I want to call the 1696th meeting of the Board of Trustees, Metropolitan Sewer District to order. Can we get a roll call, please?
Trustee Kistner.
Present.
We have Trustee Wabi. Not yet. Trustee Watson.
Yes.
Trustee Evans.
Yes.
We do not have Trustee Nikozison yet either. Trustee Wilson.
Here.
All right, we do have a quorum.
Okay,
At this point, we can do introductions. I'm sorry, I'm just checking here. Yeah, we do have, okay. So at this point, we can do adoptions as well. All right, thank you, I'm sorry.
Okay,
I thought Trustee Wabi had just joined.
Trustee Watson is online, and you are online. Trustee Wabi, are you online?
I don't see him now, but I thought I heard him. Okay, I must be wrong. I'm sorry.
Okay, nope, that's okay, thank you. All right, back to you, sorry.
okay, thank you. Can I get a motion to approve the Journal of Proceeding Minutes?
So moved. So moved.
No objections? The Journal is approved. I have no comments. We'll have the report of the board committees. I think Trustee Watson is not available, so not available to read. So I'll take the audit committee report. The audit committee met on March the 4th at 7:30 a.m. The meeting was attended by trustees Evans, Kishner, Nikozison, Wilson, and Wabi, with Trustee Watson attending online. Chairperson Watson called roll and had no introductory comments. The minutes of the February 4th Audit Committee meeting were approved. Next, personnel from the CPA. Pardon? Oh,
Here, right here.
apologies. In fact, this is the committee meeting of the 1st of April, 2025. The audit committee met on April 1st, 7:30 a.m. The meeting was attended by trustees Watson, Evans, Kishner, Nikozison, Wilson, and Wabi. Chairperson Watson called roll and had no introductory comments. The meeting of the March 4th Audit Committee meeting was approved. Next, internal audit presented a report for an audit engagement that consisted of a review of the district's customer care center. The district's customer care center, which is a division of the operations department, operates out of the district's Market Street headquarters. The division consists of 11 district employees. The division performs numerous tasks, including answering customer calls related to sewer issues, creating related service and work orders, assigning emergency work orders to the crews, and monitoring work orders in the system. The scope for the engagement focused on the aforementioned task. Performance and phone call data was reviewed for years 2023 and 2024. In addition, IA selected and tested 40 recorded calls from 8 different dates from 2023, 24, and 25. The selected dates all involve some type of rain event or blocked main event. Engagement received a satisfactory or clean opinion. One opportunity for improvement was presented and discussed with the committee. The item was related to the accuracy of formulas within the spreadsheets used to monitor and evaluate phone call statistics. The item is considered a relatively low-risk item. Questions were addressed as they were received from the committee. The next audit committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, April 29th, 2025. The meeting was adjourned at approximately 7:50 a.m. This concludes the audit committee report. Next, we'll have a program Trustee Kishner, can you present the trustee of the Program Management Committee minutes?
Yes. Yes. Good evening. The Program Management Committee met on April 1st, 2025 at 7:56 a.m. The meeting was attended by myself, Trustees Wabi, Wilson, Nixon, Evans, and Watson. I called roll and had no further comments. The minutes of the March 4th, 2025 Program Management meeting were approved. The agenda items to be introduced at the April 10th, 2025 Board of Trustees meeting were presented and discussed, including a detailed discussion regarding the following items. Ordinance numbers 16-564 and 16-565. Staff provided details of 2 CSO volume reduction green infrastructure grants being awarded to Municipal Theater Association and Tower Grove Park for construction of various volume reducing facilities. The projects will reduce combined sewer overflows to the River de Pear per the CSO long-term control plan. Staff addressed a question from Trustee Wabi regarding the varying reimbursement amounts for the 2 projects. Ordinance number 16-569, staff requested an unplanned supplemental appropriation of $550,000 for an ongoing construction project being constructed by Gershenson Construction. To complete the work on the Spirit of St. Louis pump station, the project will require engineered shoring and dewatering system due to unstable subsurface conditions. These systems were not accounted for in the original contract documents. Ordinance numbers 16-570 through 16-572. Staff reviewed the details and bid information for 3 construction projects bid over the past month. These ordinances will authorize contracts and appropriate the necessary funds for the projects. Ordinance numbers 16-573 through 16-576. Staff requested authorization to enter into intergovernmental agreements with the cities of De Pere and Kirkwood located within the Sugar Creek OMCI, the city of Creve Coeur and the Deer Creek OMCI, and the city of St. Anne located in the Coldwater Creek OMCI. The agreements will also allow MSD to reimburse the municipalities for stormwater planning, design, and construction as part of the district's OMCI project reimbursement program. Ordinance number 16-577. Staff reviewed the details of the Lindsay Lane Sanitary Relief Project currently in easement acquisition. Staff has been unable to attain necessary property rights for this project. Staff is very close in obtaining property rights, but is requesting authorization to move forward to keep the project on schedule. Staff answered a question from Trustee Kistner regarding the typical scenario where a property owner would hold out signing an easement. Ordinance numbers 16-578 and 16-579. These ordinances will authorize staff to enter contracts for easement and property rights acquisition services with 2 qualified firms. The contracts will be for 1 year with 2 option years. Funding for this work will be from easement acquisition funds appropriated under separate ordinance. The next committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for April 29th, 2025. The meeting was adjourned at 8:22 a.m. This concludes the Program Management Board comments report.
Thank you, Trustee Kishner. Finance Committee comments. Trustee Evans, would you take it?
Thank you. Finance Committee met on April 1st, 2025 at 8:24 a.m. The meeting was attended by Trustees Evans, Wilson, Kistner, Nixon, Wabi, and Watson. I called roll and had no further comments. The minutes of the March 4, 2025 Finance Committee meeting were approved. First item on the agenda was the fiscal year 26 budget presentation. Executive Director Brett Berthold, Director of Finance Marion G., and Director of Engineering Rich Underfirth presented the district's fiscal year 26 strategic business operating plan and preliminary budget. Marion also discussed the next steps in the budget process, which will conclude with staff requesting adoption of the budget during the June 12th Board of Trustees meeting. Tim then reviewed the district's operating fund portfolio as of March 27th, 2025. He indicated that the portfolio is in compliance with the district's investment policy. The next committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, April 29th, 2025. The meeting was adjourned at 9:20 a.m. This concludes the Finance Committee Board comments report.
Thank you, Trustee Evans. Trustee Nicholson has not shown yet, so I will read the Stakeholder Relations Committee meeting board comment report of April 1st, 2025. The Stakeholder Relations Committee met at district headquarters on April 1st, 2025 at 9:20 a.m. The meeting was attended by Chairperson Nicholson and Trustees Evans, Kishner, Wabi, Watson, and Wilson. Chairperson Nicholson called roll and had no further comments. The minutes of the March 4th, 2025 Stakeholder Relations Committee meeting were voted on and approved. The first agenda item was a discussion by Tracy Coleman regarding an ordinance for the district's classification plan. Ordinance number 16581 will update the classification plan, introduce new job titles, and retitle existing positions as approved by the Civil Service Commission. The next agenda item was a discussion by Shauna Paradis regarding a resolution to authorize a workforce development grant contract renewal in accordance with MSD's Community Benefits Agreement. Resolution number 3951 authorizes a one-year contract renewal to the district's agreement with Missouri AFL-CIO Missouri Works Initiative to provide assistance for low-income, unemployed, and the underemployed individuals within MSD's service area to obtain training and development for sewer construction occupations. The next agenda item was a presentation by Shauna Paradis of the 2025 Diversity Semi-Annual Report. Shauna provided details on diversity goals and workforce development initiatives related to the CIRP Capital Improvements Replacement Program. The construction, workforce, professional services, and small contractor goals and utilization performance metrics were illustrated for quarters 1 and 2 of FY 2025. Shauna also announced that in May 2025, a new program will be introduced for workforce development and professional services. She then provided updates regarding the community benefits agreement initiatives, including apprenticeship programs, scholarships, and internships. There's no board action required at this time. At approximately 9:38 a.m., Chairperson Nicholson made a motion to move the meeting into closed session to discuss the purchase or sale of real estate under Section 621.021.2 of the Revised Statute of Missouri. At approximately 9:44 a.m., Chairperson Nicholson made a motion to return the meeting to open session. The meeting was adjourned at approximately 9:45 a.m. The next committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for April 29th, 2025. Okay, next agenda item is report of the Executive Director.
I have no report this month, Mr. Chair.
There are no comments indicated from the public. Any public hearing reports?
There are no public hearing reports.
Communications?
There are no communications.
The floor is yours.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair. The consent agenda tonight is items 10 through 23. Is there any board member who would like to pull an item for a separate vote? Hearing none, is there a motion for adoption?
So moved.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, thank you. Trustee Kistner?
Aye.
Mr. Watson?
Yes.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
All right, consent agenda is adopted. We'll now move to new business, and we'll start with ordinances. The first one is item 24, the introduction of ordinance number 16564, authorizing the district to enter into an agreement with the Municipal Theater Association of St. Louis for cost sharing for green infrastructure construction and the CSO volume reduction green infrastructure Muni Upper Plaza Improvements Project in the city of St. Louis. Is there a motion for introduction?
So
So
moved.
moved.
I'll take that.
Second.
Thank you. Ms. Kisner?
Aye.
Mr. Watson?
Yes.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Item 25 is the introduction of ordinance number 16565, authorizing the district to enter into an agreement with the Board of Commissioners of Tower Grove Park for cost sharing for green infrastructure construction in the CSO volume reduction green infrastructure Tower Grove Park West Gatehouse Demo Garden Project in the city of St. Louis. Is there a motion for introduction?
So moved.
So moved.
All right, we'll take that as a motion in a second. Ms. Kistner?
Aye.
Mr. Watson?
Yes.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Item 26 is the introduction of ordinance number 16566, supplemental appropriation of $250,000 from the Sanitary Replacement Fund to use for design of improvements in Missouri River Wastewater Treatment Facility, engine generator replacement and digester system improvements project in the city of Maryland Heights, and authorizing the district to amend a contract with CDM Smith. Is there a motion for introduction?
So moved.
So moved.
Ms. Kistner?
Aye.
Mr. Watson?
Yes.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Item 27 is the introduction of ordinance number 16567, a supplemental appropriation of $30,000 from the Sanitary Replacement Fund to use for design in the pump station repair and improvement design project in the cities of Chesterfield, De Pere, Sunset Hills, Wildwood, and unincorporated St. Louis County, and authorizing the district to amend a contract with Crawford, Murphy, and Tilley. Is there a motion for introduction?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Ms. Kistner?
Aye.
Mr. Watson?
Yes.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Mr.
In
Wilson?
one month.
Yes.
Fix it right.
Item 28 is the introduction of ordinance number 16568, a supplemental appropriation of $40,000 from the Sanitary Replacement Fund and the district-wide stormwater fund to be used for sanitary sewer construction in the Salesville Sanitary Relief Project in the city of Chesterfield. Is there a motion for introduction?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Ms. Kistner?
Aye.
Mr. Watson?
Yes.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Item 29 is the introduction of ordinance number 16569, supplemental appropriation of $550,000 from the Sanitary Replacement Fund to be used for pump station improvements in the Spirit of St. Louis 1 pump station replacement project in the city of Chesterfield. Is there a motion for introduction?
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Kistner?
Aye.
Mr. Watson?
Yes.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Item 30, introduction of ordinance number 16570, appropriating $3.4 million from the Sanitary Replacement Fund to be used for sanitary sewer construction in the Lindbergh Sanitary Relief Project in the city of Maryland Heights and unincorporated St. Louis County, and authorizing the district to enter into a contract with Fred M. Luth and Sons. Is there a motion for introduction?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Ms. Kistner?
Aye.
Mr. Watson?
Yes.
Mr.
In
Evans?
0 point.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Item 31, the introduction of ordinance number 16571, appropriating $5.7 million from the Sanitary Replacement Fund to be used for sanitary sewer construction in the Mulberry Creek Sanitary Relief Project in the cities of Crestwood and Sunset Hills, authorizing the district to enter into a contract with Understall Contracting Company. Is there a motion for introduction?
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Kistner?
Aye.
Mr. Watson?
Yes.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Item 32, introduction of ordinance number 16572, an appropriation of $360,000 from the Operations Maintenance Construction and Improvement Fund of Mailing Creek to be used for storm sewer construction in the Newell and Noah Drive Storm Sewer Project in the city of Ferguson, authorizing the district to enter into a contract with Understall Contracting Company. Is there a motion for introduction?
So moved.
So moved.
Thank you. Ms. Kistner?
Aye.
Mr. Watson?
Yes.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Item 33, introduction of ordinance number 16573, authorizing the district to enter into an intergovernmental agreement with the city of St. Anne for cost sharing for municipal stormwater expenditures in the Coldwater Creek OMCI reimbursements program in St. Louis County. Is there a motion for introduction?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Ms. Kistner?
Aye.
Mr. Watson?
Yes.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Item 34, introduction of ordinance number 16574, authorizing the district to enter into an intergovernmental agreement with the city of Creve Coeur for cost sharing for municipal stormwater expenditures in the Deer Creek OMCI reimbursements program in St. Louis County. Is there a motion for introduction?
So moved.
So moved. Second.
Ms. Kistner?
Aye.
Mr. Watson?
Yes.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Item 35, introduction of ordinance number 16575, authorizing the district to enter into an intergovernmental agreement with the city of De Pere for cost sharing for municipal stormwater expenditures in the Sugar Creek OMCI reimbursements program in St. Louis County. Is there a motion for introduction?
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Kistner?
Aye.
Mr. Watson?
Yes.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Item 36, introduction of ordinance number 16576, authorizing the district to enter into an intergovernmental agreement with the city of Kirkwood for cost sharing for municipal stormwater expenditures in the Sugar Creek OMCI reimbursements program in St. Louis County. Can I get a motion for introduction?
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Kistner?
Aye.
Mr. Watson?
Yes.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Mr.
In
Wilson?
0 point.
Yes.
Item 37, introduction of ordinance number 16577, declaring the necessity for the acquisition of easements and temporary construction easements and certain real property within the district for the purpose of construction of sewers and related appurtenances in the project known as Lindsay Lane Sanitary Relief in the city of Florissant to serve the needs of residents of the area and authorizing staff to proceed with further condemnation efforts related to the project. Is there a motion for introduction?
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Kistner?
Aye.
Mr. Watson?
Yes.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Item 38, introduction of ordinance number 16578, authorizing the district to enter into a contract with Lockmiller Group to provide easement and property acquisition services to the district. Is there a motion for introduction?
So moved.
So moved.
Take that as a motion and second. Trustee Kistner.
Aye.
Trustee Watson.
Yes.
Trustee Evans.
Yes.
Trustee Wilson.
Yes.
Item 39, introduction of ordinance number 16579, authorizing the district to enter into a contract with OR Cole and Associates to provide easement and property acquisition services to the district. Is there a motion for introduction?
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Kistner.
Aye.
Mr. Watson.
Yes.
Mr. Evans.
Yes.
Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
All right, item 40 is an introduction and adoption of ordinance number 16580, authorizing the district to convey portions of real property known and numbered as 8467 and 8477 Kemplin Place, St. Louis, Missouri, 63132 to the city of University City. Is there a motion for introduction?
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Kistner.
Aye.
Mr. Watson.
Yes.
Mr. Evans.
Yes.
Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
All right, do I hear an objection to the suspension of the rule? Hearing none, is there, excuse me, is there a motion for adoption?
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Kistner.
Aye.
Mr. Watson.
Yes.
Mr. Evans.
Yes.
Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
All right, item 41, also an introduction and adoption. This is of ordinance number 16581, repealing ordinance 16549, adopted February 13, 2025, and enacting a new ordinance prescribing changes to the classification plan to update classifications to reflect the introduction of new job titles and retitle existing job titles. All changes have been approved by the Civil Service Commission. Is there a motion for introduction?
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Kistner.
Aye.
Mr. Watson.
Yes.
Mr. Evans.
Yes.
Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
All right, do I hear an objection to the suspension of the rule? Hearing none, can I get a motion for adoption?
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Kistner.
Aye.
Mr. Watson.
Yes.
Mr. Evans.
Yes.
Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
All right, we'll now move to resolutions. The first one is item 42, the adoption of Resolution 3949, expressing the Board of Trustees' appreciation to Brian M. Manis for his 26 years of exemplary service to the district from July 20th, 1998 to his retirement effective April 1st, 2025. Is there a motion for adoption?
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Kistner.
Aye.
Mr. Watson.
Yes.
Mr. Evans.
Yes.
Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
Item 43, the adoption of resolution number 3950, expressing the Board of Trustees' appreciation to David J. Huddleston for his 21 years of exemplary service to the district from April 19, 2004 to his retirement effective April 1st, 2025. Is there a motion for adoption?
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Kistner.
Aye.
Mr. Watson.
Yes.
Mr. Evans.
Yes.
Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
Then item 44, staff would like to actually pull this item, and with the expectation that it will come back in next month's meeting. With that, then, Mr. Chair, we have no further business this evening.
Thank you. That concludes the agenda for tonight. Can I get with if no one has anything for the good of the body, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
So moved.
So moved. Second.
Okay, with no objection, thank you for your attendance and attention.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.